If you're new to the gym, right, obviously that's like the first thing that most people look at, right? What supplements should I take? Like, how much of X, Y, and Z should I take? Is this necessary? Alright, what is up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today is a sit down video. As you guys can see, I am at my computer, seated obviously. But today we're going to talk about supplements, and basically I'm going to give you guys my take on if supplements are necessary to your progression in the gym or not. Alright, so before we get started on this video, please be sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload. Like this video, subscribe to the channel for plenty more, and as always, let's get rolling. Alright, supplements. What is my take on supplementation? Well, first off, before you even think about supplements, so if you're new to the gym, right, obviously that's like the first thing that most people look at, right? What supplements should I take? Like, how much of X, Y, and Z should I take? Is this necessary? So before all that, please be sure to, check in with your doctor, notify your doctor, figure out what's needed in your diet, and from there your doctor can help you out. I am not your doctor, but I'm giving you guys my take on supplements, if they're necessary or not, as well as what supplements I take, some suggestions on basic supplements that everybody needs. So before we get started, the first thing you need to worry about when it comes to supplementation and working out and training in the gym, you have to worry about your nutrition. You have to ensure that you have that down packed. You got to make sure that your training and your nutrition takes, that has to be 90% of the whole package. Think of fitness and health as a puzzle, right? Your training, your training is probably like 30% of it, all right? Your supplementation, to me, that's around 60%. No, your nutrition is around 60%. Your supplementation and your rest and everything else is around 10%. Rest probably more, because your ability to recover in between session is ultimately what's gonna allow you to be able to progress and get stronger and make gains, right? So before anything else, before you even think about supplements, think of supplements as that 2%. It's that extra bit that gets you past that certain line, right? So before you get started, get your nutrition right, get your training right, which means your training intensity, your training frequency. So if you're working out once a week, there's no point in you taking supplements just yet. You have to up that frequency and that intensity slowly, as well as your nutrition slowly, right? Get that down packed, make sure that that is on point, and then you're bringing supplements. So my take, basically, are supplements necessary? No, you do not need supplements to make gains in the gym, right? But for some people, once you've trained for so long, supplements is that extra little bit that helps you get over the hump. If you're new to the gym, worry about your training frequency, your training form, your training technique. Ask questions, watch videos, learn first. Learn about nutrition, that aspect of it. Learn on how to tailor your nutrition around your goals. I've talked about this plenty of times, and I'm basically beating on a dead horse here. All right, make sure that those things are down packed, and then once you have that set, you have that, you understand how those aspects work. Now you start to add supplements, and obviously when you start out, there are basic supplements that you need. All right, so my three basics are basically a protein, whether that's vegan or whatever you want to pick, right? A protein powder, just because it's hard to eat whole foods throughout the day, but having protein there ultimately is going to help you hit your protein goals, your macronutrient goals in the protein department. All right, and then a multivitamin, whatever it might be, whether that's one a day men's or one a day men's sport or GNC, whatever it is, but make sure that you have a multivitamin, because that multivitamin contains minerals and vitamins that you can't get from regular foods, right? It's hard for us already to eat healthy, but it's even harder to get all of the the micronutrients that we need, because you would have to eat so much of so many things, right? So multivitamins are there to help. Think of it like a puzzle, right? Those last few pieces, those are your macronutrients. And then fish oil, right? Obviously, in an ideal world, you would be eating fish like 4 times or 3 times a week, but that's hard for everyone. That's hard. Fish is expensive, and like all these things, there are all these aspects that go into it, right? So what do? You supplement that with some sort of omega-3 for those fatty acids, because your body, like I said, your body needs fats to help you function, right? So those are my 3 main supplements that I think everybody needs. But once again, I'm going to give you guys my take on what supplements I take, and I'll tell you why I take these supplements as well. Now, I'm going to tell you guys what supplements I take, and I'll tell you guys why I take these supplements. Obviously, just like everyone else, I have a coach, right? I'm also a coach, a trainer, but even your trainer has a coach. So my basic supplements are this. I have a protein powder, I have creatine, and I usually take 5 grams of that before my workout. I have a pre-workout right now, but ultimately, you know, after like 6 weeks or so, I'll come off of it, just because it's very low stem still, but there's caffeine in it. And then what's another one? I have a carb powder, so I take that intra workout. So when I'm working out and I need that extra bit of carb, I take that, because right now I am in the bulking stage of my prep, right? And then in terms of multivitamins and stuff like that, so I take D3, which is good for bone, muscle, and teeth health. And then I take K2, which is also, it helps like metabolism and calcium type of thing, right? And then in the last video I did, I showed you guys some of the supplements that I take. So I have ubiquinol as well, and then fish oil. Obviously, I take vitamin C, because we are in this COVID-ridden, cold weather time thing going on, you know? So I take all that stuff, but you don't need any of these things. Ultimately, you know, consult with your doctor first, figure out what your doctor recommends, and then talk to your coach, whoever your coach might be, and then they will be able to help come up with a supplement stack that will work for you, right? So I keep my supplement stack very simple. There's protein, pre-workout, creatine, only 5 grams, you don't need more, and then intra workout, which is the carb powder that I take. But I make sure that my nutrition is on point. And yeah, so now I'm going to talk about when I take these supplements and how they ultimately affect my workouts. All right, so when do I take my supplements? Basically, I take my vitamins and everything else early in the morning. I take them before I eat anything, right? So first thing I do in the morning, I'll drink a coffee if I need it, if it's needed. But I'll take my D3, K2, fish oil, vitamin C. I also have turmeric and curcumin that I take in the morning. So I'll take those in the morning, and I'll take it with my greens and my reds product. The greens and reds product, you guys have seen it. You can get it from any supplement store. Obviously, try to find one that works with your taste buds, because those things taste disgusting. But I just mix the greens and the reds together, and I'll take that first thing in the morning. I'll do my cardio, eat breakfast, whatever. So that's my first supplement stack of the morning. So the way I have it set up, I have a little tackle box that I put them in, and I'll label them Monday all the way through Sunday. And I'll take that, so then I don't have to think about it. It's just right there, quick, done. All right. Now, before I work out, so I mix my pre-workout and my creatine together, and I'll take that 30 minutes before my workout. It's very low stem. My pre-workout, I think it's the Raw. I forget what brand it is. I'll just put it on the screen for you guys. But so I'll take that before I work out, and I typically only take that when it's needed. If I feel like I need that extra boost of energy, I'll take that. And then intra workout, which means while I'm working out, I will have my EAAs, essential amino acids from Ghost supplements, and then my carb powder, which I take about 1 scoop, which is about 25 grams, and I'll take that throughout my workout so I get that slow flow of carbs throughout the session, especially if I'm hitting like a leg day when I need that extra bit of boost. So I'll take that. All right, post workout, obviously there's this whole debate of should you take protein post workout or whatever it might be. To me, I don't do that. I actually take my protein 90 minutes to 2 hours before my actual workout, so it's like a pre-workout meal. So I have that, and I'll have cream of rice. Sometimes I'll take the protein after my workout. That's all dependent on how you feel, but the key thing is to make sure that you're hitting your daily macronutrients, and then that's ultimately going to help you make gains that much more, right? You can't out train a bad diet, but for some of you guys out there, it's probably best if you try to out train a bad diet, because your training intensity isn't there yet, if you know what that means. But that is pretty much it for today's video. I want to say thank you guys for watching. As always, please be sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, stay zoning. Take care. Peace.